Again, sorry about being late, fellas.
You don't gotta apologize, man. You black.
Oh, you like the shadow on the right side?
I like the split line.
Harvey Dent ass little.
Now you can't leave.
Ready on the left.
Give me a countdown. I just need a countdown. You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck about the chatter in the background.
What's going on, world? You know what it is. It's the Respectfully Wreckless podcast. I'm your boy, Intro+I'm. Introduce yourself, fellas. How's everybody doing?
We good, baby. We good.
It's your boy, you know what I mean? King Sice, a.k.a. Sicematic, b.k.a. the man, the myth, the legend.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Ricky Retro checking in. Jersey. Appreciate y'all for tuning in today. You know what I'm saying?
New Jerusalem.
Look a shot for New Jerusalem.
Jersey in the building. New Jersey. Put some respect on my name. Easy.
Nets.
Yes, sir. Also from New Jerusalem. It's Billy Walsh. You already know. And I love all the people that's out there watching, all 2 of you.
Much respect. I see what you did there.
It was 52 last time I checked.
Oh, shit. Excuse me, all 52
Okay.
of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
That's the point.
Exactly. All right. So, yeah. You know, all right, it's been a week since we last spoke together, so I just want to see how y'all doing, man. How's everybody doing, man? How's your week going?
Week so far, man, going good, bro. You know what I mean? On the daily grind, man. Same, you know what I mean? Same thing it always is. Blessed not to be stressed.
That's a beautiful
Thanks.
thing. Same here, man. This is, you know me. I'm always up and down. You know, you guys know me well enough. But it's been a good week. Me and Ricky, we were talking about some crazy things been going on, and I want to get into what. I want to ask Ricky, how's your week going?
I like that. Great
That's
way
nice.
to segue into
That's
to
nice.
the homie. You feel me?
Nice.
My week has been going kind of nuts. How about you?
I'm going to keep it 100, y'all. My week's been okay. You know what I'm saying? I got my feet on the ground, head to the sky. But it's mediocre on the devil's terrain, man. I'm being real with y'all. It's looking crazy out here for the things that I see going on out here. We're going to get to that. Hey,
Okay.
shout out for a second. I just want to shout out to my family. A lot of my family is on this podcast right now. My two brothers, my three brothers, Sicematic, Answer One, Billy Walsh. But also shout out to the whole family. Shout out to the Gouters. I don't get a chance to see y'all every day, but I just want to tell you, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're grinding out here. We moving.
Yes. Shout out to the Hall family for real. All right, y'all. So what I want to get into is our segment called Speak on It. You know, we got four I don't know if y'all got 4 topics. I definitely got a topic that I want to speak on, but I would like to hear what topics you might have, and then we could go from there. Anybody want to share? Anybody want to speak on something?
Let me get into something real quick. I just want to see where you guys stand. You know, we got the I'm not just gonna say national holiday coming up because, you know, I don't want to exclude females because females love sports too. But we have the national holiday coming up real soon in about another week, the Super Bowl. I need picks and I need scores.
And you need scores too?
Yes, and I need scores because this documented now. So, you know what I mean? Living your truth. Living your truth.
Answer One, I hope you're taking notes.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? Let me just go ahead and go give my pick. I don't think it's going to be really a defensive game. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be high scoring, but I think it's going to be a little closer than people think it's going to be, but I think it's going to be 32-27. KC.
Okay, and my fault for the viewers and the listeners. It's Kansas City Chiefs against Tampa Bay Buccaneers. My fault. I should have mentioned that.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
Going down February 7th, y'all.
Oh,
What you got?
yeah. It's February 7th is when it goes down. I totally forgot about that.
Who you like, Hove?
Who me?
Yeah.
I'm with Ant, but honestly, I think they're gonna run away with it. What I saw in the last game from Tampa Bay, Tom Brady, he looked great. He's one of the most impressive athletes I've ever seen in my life. It's hard for me to say. I really don't want to admit it, but he is the absolute best that's ever played that position. I gotta say it. It's hard for me to say, but having said that, I will say that Kansas City is just a well-oiled machine. So I see them winning 34-24 in this game.
Okay.
I'm torn, man, but I'm gonna honestly have to go with the team that's closely affiliated with my favorite team. So my pick is Kansas City. Shout out to Andy Reid again.
Okay, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Let's bring him a second one.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
the greatest coach in
Big Red
Eagles history. You know what I mean?
Yes. You gotta and I think Andy Reid has his own coaching tree now. I think he has that.
He
Yeah.
definitely does.
He has that
Eric
many
B.
assistants.
Eric Bieniemy.
So
but he's been talked about a lot.
Yeah,
He's been talked about a lot in that
but
circle.
see, a lot of Andy Reid's ex-assistant coaches are successful head coaches. So when they, that's when they talk about your coaching tree. But I think Bieniemy is going to be a good coach one day. Did you give a score, Rick?
The score, I'm going to say that I think the score is going to be, I'm going to say 35-28 KC.
Everybody's like around the same. And I guess for the Respectfully Wreckless pod, man, it's a sweep. Because I like Tom. I agree with Hove.
He the GOAT.
Tom the GOAT, bro. I mean,
He the GOAT.
He is.
Yeah.
And as a Giants fan, I can't hate on Tom because he never did nothing to me. So I'm going to say
from him, if anything.
If I don't think Tom will have another bad game like he did. Well, I honestly thought he played a bad game. He threw 3 picks.
No, I think he played good. I think he played a great first half, and then second half he was, he threw a couple picks, but yeah.
He did enough to win the game, but he also threw 3 picks too.
You throw three picks against young Patrick Mahomes and Rockabye baby. So I'm going Kansas City 38-24.
Before we switch topics, I just want to give a shout out to AB, Antonio Brown, the villain not too long ago, but an impressive athlete. Was out of the NFL for a year's time. Came back, looking good, route running. Hell of a high caliber athlete. And I think it's messed up the way he was really dragged through the media. I feel like he was dragged through the media.
I think he was going through a mental health crisis, to be honest with you.
He went through a Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah. It's just it's strange to me how they can just single you out and then just get you out, Yeah. Like if it wasn't for Tom, would AB be playing right now?
They went through a Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they said he was washed and nobody wanted to sign him.
I mean,
he goes to a team that's contending, and then he sees he could play.
He showed how washed he truly was when he left Pittsburgh, and Juju can't. He's not the number one.
He's good at making TikToks, but
and dancing on other people's logos.
And let's keep it real. That's why Tom is the GOAT for like more than one thing, because
people want to go play with him.
Tom Tom took AB with him. He brought AB to Tampa Bay, and AB was staying with him. I mean, if he's not still, you know what I mean. So
that's what's up.
Then the brother still has a pending charge. You know what I mean. But you know, Tom is like, the brother plays football. He's a great receiver. I like to throw the ball. He likes to catch it. You know what I mean? So
that's another thing I wanted to talk about, but that I'll leave that for another day.
I want to say this. I don't want to say too much on this topic, but I definitely agree with y'all. What you guys are saying. One thing I wanted to point out is I realized that it wasn't Tom Brady that I disliked. It was the Patriots. Because I realized
yes. The moment he left the Patriots, I'm all like, "Yo, I like this guy."
I was like, "Yo, I really fuck with Tom Brady. I kind of like this guy." Like,
I don't got a dog in a fight, and I like both quarterbacks, and I actually like both teams. You know, so I don't know. I don't really care either way. It doesn't matter. The Giants ain't in the Super Bowl, so go ahead, get your ring.
Neither's my boys.
Either if Mahomes wins, then he's got 2. If Tom Brady wins, he's got 7, and that's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. He's playing in his 10th Super Bowl. 10th Super Bowl. I don't like it's. I know people are giving him his flowers right now, but do we really understand what the F is that? Like in this day and age, like that's mind blowing. That's I don't know. I'm done. I can't.
If you were to break up and distribute his Super Bowl appearances, it'd be every other year. 20 years.
For 20 years. They said that 20 years. Tom Brady has spent like what in the Super Bowl, he's been there 10 years or whatever. The percentage that they broke it down is all right. 50, so let's just
50%.
Yeah.
He played 20 years.
Yeah, so, then
10 times.
Let's keep it 100 too. Tom Brady's been in 14 AFC combined with NFC championships, totaling more than some teams.
It's
insane. All right.
Nuts.
Honestly, the internet is unforgiving as well. I've seen a lot of crazy memes out there. The funniest meme I saw was with Belichick sitting at his home office, and on the screen he had Tom Brady's picture up, and then he had someone photoshopped the cheese hat. You know, when they played, because last week they played Green Bay versus Tampa. It was Green Bay versus Tampa Bay in the divisional playoff game.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show you. Internet is on top of heads when it comes to this.
The internet has no friends. The internet has no friends and will forever remain undefeated.
Straight up.
Anybody else got anything they want to talk about? Because I definitely got something I want to speak on.
What's on the agenda, man?
All right, so this is a topic I've been wanting to talk about for a good minute now. All right, so I want to discuss with y'all fellas how you feel about snitching and when it's acceptable or who's allowed to quote unquote snitch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
because this, I mean, I feel like there's a misunderstanding with this generation being raised. You know what I'm saying? So like, especially when you have social media, and you had a social media darling who was also a supposed rapper, and then and was claiming the streets and had street activity. I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to give that dude that life, but he ordered a hit out on an actual person. You know what I'm saying? An actual famous rapper. So like, that's a part. You are now a part of the streets. So
it before that.
Yeah. So at that point, if you're part of it and then you get caught up and you got to do time, but then you rat on everybody in that situation, to me, it's unacceptable. But really what I want to speak on also is the civilian aspect. You know what I'm saying? People that don't claim the streets are from the areas, you know what I'm saying? But is it okay for them to snitch?
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this off, and I'm gonna say this, man. I'm not qualified, verified, nor do I even want to promote street culture. You feel me? But I can understand 100% for individuals that have lack of opportunity, lack of resource, how the street happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm being dead honest when I say I just feel like a lot of people follow trendy shit and they act street based off. That's a big fact. Based off of music culture or just misled like by movies and other things of that nature. With that being said, not being inside of that life, not being a part of that, if a crime is done, if a crime is committed and I don't know anything about it, like, or if it's impacting me, yes, of course I'm gonna.
But remember though, like, I just want to make sure that we have an understanding though, like, you are not a gangster. You're not claiming that. So How can you snitch if you're not a part of that? You know what I'm saying? Now there is now here is the other side of that though. Other side of that coin.
Hold on 1 second, cuz I just want to make myself super clear for anybody following this. If it's impacting me, best believe I'm hitting 911 and making sure me and mine are fine. However, if it don't apply, let it fly. Like, I ain't got nothing. I don't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no Superman. You don't see no fucking cape on my back. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna let you know I'm minding my business. I'm keeping it moving. Ain't got shit to do with me.
Let the record show that young Ricky Lee Retro is not a top cop. Thank you.
Yeah. Let the record show his name is Bennett, and he ain't in it.
Yeah.
It's fucking mind your business, which a lot of people should do. Just mind your business.
Yeah.
Mind your business. We want to jump in and say one thing about the celebrity in question that we're talking about, and what you gentlemen have said so far. I have to agree with you. If you put yourself into that lifestyle, then you have to adapt the rules. But you have to abide by the rules. Excuse me. You have to abide by the rules. So if you're going to put yourself in that lifestyle, then if it comes to the point where it's mano a mano and you have to make a decision whether you have to sing like a canary or not, and you put yourself in that position, then you don't have a choice. You should not sing like a canary. You should take that on the chin. Get your fellas a little pass, whoever you with, and keep it moving. You know what I mean? That is what it is. You know what I mean? Me personally, I can't do the time. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. I'm not doing the crime.
The reason why I want to talk about it was because I had saw Pharrell on Drink Champs, and they had asked him a question about snitching, and I just feel like people misunderstand the difference between who Pharrell is and the difference between Uncle Murder. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think people should expect if there's a crime being happened and it impacts Pharrell's going to contact the authorities, as he should, because he's not in that life. He's not a part of that life. But what I also wanted to explain too is, all right, so no, I mean, depending on the area that you're in, even when you contact them peoples, I mean, everyone understands that certain areas, people might contact you. You know what I'm saying? So there's a double-sided, it's a double-edged sword. But at the end of the day, if it directly impacts me, I don't feel like I've never claimed the streets, never wanted to be about the streets. You know what I'm saying? So I consider myself what, the people in the streets consider civilians, people that go about their everyday life, you know what I'm saying, but live in those areas. So it's different for me. There's the street life has a set of rules. And civilians have their set of rules. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's being misunderstood with this culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like So I just want to expand on that, or just really have a discussion with you guys about it. But Sice, I want to save you for last for a reason.
I think there's a big difference. Like, there's civilians, there's gangsters, but not everybody's a gangster that moves around in the underworld. Here's the thing. If you're not a person involved in illegal activities and you go about your business trying to live your life the best way you can, then if you tell about a situation that happened, you're not snitching, you're just telling what happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How are you snitching? I mean, if you're a person that's involved in illegal activities, me and Hov, we're not gang members, but we get on some dumb stuff one day and decide to rob a liquor store. Hov gets caught. I don't. I get away. If you let us know about your homeboy, I'll knock some time off of you. All right, well, here's where he lives. Hov is snitching. You know what I'm saying? If I take Hov to the gas station, he needed a ride. I take Hov to the gas station. He's in the underworld. I'm not. He goes in, he robs a joint, he comes back out. I don't even know it. We're riding down the road. The cops pull us over. They arrest him. And then they throw me in jail. And I say, I didn't have nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? That man's not snitching because he was not involved.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If I feel like how Rick feels about it. If it doesn't pertain to me, doesn't involve me, you know, I'm not one of the people like I see something happen, I'm not going to just jump on the phone. But if I'm in the store and dudes end up shooting or rob some old lady and she catches a heart attack, you know, and or shoots a straight bullet, hits a little girl or a little boy, and they ask me, I'm going to tell them what I know, because I feel like you're a coward and you don't know how to aim and you're reckless.
Yeah.
And you need to be off the streets.
Facts.
And I don't have nothing to do with you anyway. So I'm just telling what happened. There's a difference.
All right. That was a good speak on it segment. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I wanted to bring this to the table because I want to get how you guys feel about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's important that, you know, I think we understand, but I think, you know, those that may misunderstood need to kind of think about it from a broader perspective. You know what I'm saying? But all right. So speaking of that, I want to get into one of my favorites. Real random shit.
Yeah, my favorite.
Real random. Yo, I really think I need some theme music, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
This shit. You'll figure it out.
But yeah, because we can't, you know, we can't play nothing. But okay.
Hold on.
We could.
So instead, could we possibly like, you know, freestyle the joint? Like, I know you got the bars. You
come on, Sice.
Freestyle my own theme music.
Yeah.
Nah. We're not gonna do that. Nah, not prepared.
He said
Not going out corny. Not going out. Hold on.
Nah. He gonna be in the basement with already writtens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know I gotta keep the writtens. Okay, people, this is the segment everybody been waiting for it. Like my man Answer One said, this is the random shit. So let's start it off with something I thought was very interesting that I seen. Did you guys know that the Goodyear blimp is actually an official bird of a city in the U.S.?
Fuck out of here! What bird?
What?
You know how states and cities
have mascots and stuff?
Yeah, you know what I mean? The flag, bird.
State birds. Yeah,
state birds. Yeah. The Goodyear blimp is an official bird of a city.
Ooh. I think I know.
Are we supposed to guess?
I think I know the answer to that.
You guys can guess. We can do that. You know we like to do this.
Can I jump on that one real quick? Can I answer that?
This is the ghetto version of Around the Horn. Go ahead. Get it in.
All right, Michigan. I think it's Michigan.
Good guess.
That's
good
a-
guess. That's a damn good guess. Anybody else? Anybody else want to guess? You want to throw your hat in there in the ring?
Facts. Detroit.
Detroit?
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Ho, you want to get in there?
Yeah, I'm gonna get in there. I want to say Northwest. I'm gonna say Illinois.
So basically, you guys all stayed in the Midwest. You know what I mean? You got part of it, right? Because it's actually in the West.
Okay.
Oh.
The Goodyear blimp is nothing short of iconic, but it wouldn't classify as a bird. Still, that did not stop Redondo Beach, a coastal city situated near the Goodyear Blimp's home airport in Carson, California, from passing a resolution in 1983 to make the blimp its official bird.
Okay.
Well, damn. I would have. There ain't no way in the world I would have guessed that one.
Yo, you guys were close though.
So let me get this straight. In California, the Goodyear blimp is the official state bird.
I think it's official bird of that city in Carson.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So Carson is home of Ray J. I believe Ray J and
Charlemagne, are we live?
Shout out to Ray J though, for real, man.
Ray J, Brandy, and Absol from TDE.
Oh, word?
Shout out to Ab.
Oh, they mad talented.
Yeah, shout out to Ab.
Absol, really? They related?
Carson, no, they're from Carson.
Oh, okay. Damn, yeah, okay.
A little random.
Okay,
fact.
yeah, that's a nice
random.
random fact. And he added, featuring Ricky Lee Retro, man. He just, you know what I'm saying?
Random fact inside the random shit. I like that.
Take that. He just hopped all over my track like Diddy. So,
Random shit inception. That was beautiful.
Ooh,
nice. So, I came across something, man. I had no idea sumo wrestlers were so cruel. Like, I mean, I know they fat and mean and but
and they get all the ladies too.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they probably would. Not many of them guys from where they from, but did you guys know that sumo wrestlers make babies cry for good luck?
I can see that.
You can see that? Oh man. Well,
Yeah, they're different.
Yeah.
All right, sumo wrestlers are they're from Japan, right? Is that where they do sumo wrestling?
I believe sumo is from Japan. Yeah.
I'm a roll, but you know what I mean. I'll roll with you on that.
Okay. And make babies cry for good luck.
You want me to give some background on it?
Yeah, please.
Here's the background. While most parents do what they can to prevent or stop their babies from crying, that's not always the case in Japan. Ding, ding, ding. Answer one gets some points. That's because it's a 400-year-old Japanese tradition that if a sumo wrestler can make your baby cry, it means he or she will live a healthy life. During a special ceremony, parents hand over their infants to sumo wrestlers who bounce their precious tots up and down and sometimes even roar in their little faces to get the tears flowing. He's not a baby that cries much, but today he cried a lot for us, and we are very happy about it, said a mother named May Sheej in a 2014 event.
I'm sure that's what sumo wrestlers do, probably on purpose, that they know in their culture it's good luck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I was a sumo wrestler, I would try to make babies cry all the time.
The key word is that, that's a cultural thing. So like, I'm not going to sit here and go, well, I wouldn't do that. But I mean, that's in their culture.
Absolutely.
So I respect it.
I would always try to make babies. Give them a good life.
Run up in the nursery and just start screaming.
Hell yeah! You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So here's a weird fact. Yeah, I mean, all these facts is weird, but I thought this was pretty weird. I mean, just
all these facts is weird.
Really weird, man. I don't even know where I'm getting that shit, but do you guys know that the electric chair was invented by a dentist?
I actually didn't know that.
You do know that? Okay.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, right?
No. I did not. What was he trying to do?
You know what I mean? Shock your teeth out your joint. You feel me? Make you and they just bounce out your.
Yo,
bro, that's not the way I want my teeth to be pulled, bro. Like, come on, my nigga, you gonna make my head chatter till they fall out?
What country?
Let me see. Let me read the background on it. In 1881, dentist Alfred P. Southwick witnessed a drunk man die quickly after touching a live electric generator. Southwick soon realized that electricity could be a quick and more human alternative to hanging for executions. And thusly, the electric chair was born and was first used in 1890. Though it wasn't an initial success, a second jolt needed to be used. Southwick eventually worked out the kinks. Cotton candy, and electric chairs.
That's really sad.
Weird.
That's a really inhumane way to go, to be honest with you. It's getting electrocuted. It's, like how many people has gone by getting electrocuted? You know what I mean?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's one we should look up.
That's really sad. That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that is messed up. And I brought the mood down with that one, so I'm gonna bring it back.
You're good. That
was a real random one. I like that one.
I'm gonna bring it back up, and we'll probably end it with this one right here. So I heard Biden's like doing a lot of pencil pushing, pen pushing up there in the White House right now, getting things moving and shaking. They say he's bringing back Obamacare. You know what I mean? He's doing a lot of good things from what I hear. You know, I hadn't seen nothing yet, but what do you guys think about the effort on Joe Biden's cabinet to expedite putting Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill?
Anybody want to talk first?
I think that's your answer.
Niggas okay. All right, niggas don't give a damn about that. And that's the end of my segment. Thank you for coming out. Good night. Goodbye.
Hold on.
That doesn't mean we're done with the topic. I think that's your answer though.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Like, it's a nice token, a nice gesture and commemoration for Harriet Tubman. So shout out to Harriet Tubman.
Yeah, straight up.
Nice usage of word, sir.
I think, yeah. And check out the double entendre, how the nigga talking about a bill, and he said it's a nice token, bars. Is
that a double entendre or is that a triple entendre?
That slice is my guy.
I'm saying, what I would like to say, and what I'm going to say, it really ain't got nothing to do with the money aspect and how, okay, if you feel like to show appreciation that way, whatever. I just do want to state that I feel like Black women are underrated, you know.
Facts.
They're very strong and powerful individuals. And if this brings light to what Harriet Tubman did, then, you know, maybe more people will be some of the ignorant. Some people don't know what she did. So maybe they're going to be like, well, who is this going on the $20 bill? It was a woman, not a man, that led all of these slaves through the Underground Railroad. A woman did this. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And niggas need to give it up for that. And however they choose to shed light on that and give it up, do whatever.
I want to say this. I'd like to say this about it. As Black people, I say this because Harriet Tubman, and I definitely agree with you, Sice. She's monumental when it comes to Black history and where we are as a people today, and played a pivotal role in where we are, and definitely deserves her face on United States currency. I don't mind that at all, but I do want to hear Ricky's point, and you have to agree with him. It's you know, it's as Black people, we are accustomed to the Kansas City shuffle, the look left and then they go right type shit. So, Ricky, what do you think about that? Do you think that this is a ploy to get us distracted, or is this is this something that the United States are really trying to make amends for?
Yo, Oviedo, I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't got no thoughts on that. And I say that with all due respect. I don't know what it's supposed to represent other than what I first said, just a commemoration and memorializing Harriet Tubman. Her contributions to the Black American culture, her fight against discrimination and oppression, that's something that, as you can see, words can't even describe the amount of appreciation all people should have, right? Because that's a poison for all people. Discrimination, segregation, that type of hatred. So I really think it's important to commemorate our heroes. And Harriet Tubman was a hero, is a hero, and should be, her legacy should be represented as such. However, this is what I gotta ask, man, for real. And can we take a step back, audience, before we jump crazy? Just be intelligent. I got the most beautiful mother, sister, aunts, grandmother, all Black. But what's the narrative about Black women not being treated right? Talk to me about that, y'all. Can I want to know what's not right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in a way where I can actively fill in the wrongs, come to a solution. Because I hear a lot of times like, "Oh, Black women not treated right." Let me know how.
Before I could answer that, I would have to know. Somebody would have to tell me what race of women is being treated right.
White women. The white women.
They get dogged out too, though.
Yeah.
White men cheat on white women and beat them and mistreat them too. Like, I mean.
Well, white. White women.
I hear you, ho.
I'm sorry. I stand corrected. White women.
You know what I think it is? I think it's not. I don't think it has to do with a certain nationality. I just feel like women are treated differently. Like you know what I mean? Men treat women differently, whether you're white, Black, Asian, Spanish.
Yo, listen, I want to give a little background, man. This is why I think like this. Like, I come from a technical background, so I try to think about solutions first. What I could say from my young perspective is that for the last 15 years, I've been hearing and I say 15 because this is what I can remember. 15 is probably the accurate number for my like subconscious, how far I go back and can actually remember being aware of this. But for 15 years straight, I've been hearing, man, not treating, Black women right. And, 15 years is a long time. I'm trying to do something to change the narrative of that conversation. I think people, my opinion, we need to stay away from selfish goals and thinking that's unfair. Nobody needs to be serving anybody. No one needs to be serving anyone. I don't feel being a server is like respectful. I feel like there's a relationship factor, and whatever relationship that you have in place, both conditions should be fulfilling to both sides. But I don't feel like catering to someone, licking someone's boots is like a goal for equality. I would like an existence to see where people are all treated the same, all treated fairly, outside of divisive labels like color and like gender.
I think.
So, you know what I'm saying? I just really want people to think about when they hear this conversation, think about what it means to be equal. And let's really get down to what the actual issue is. The issue is finances. We need to form and make sure, you know what I'm saying, there's an equivalence in the finances. Because I just want the viewers to think from an objective perspective. We think a lot from a subjective perspective, but objectively, we all share this culture. So if we all come with, I need this, and you should serve me here. I need this, you should serve me here. We're not finding a medium. We're not finding a common ground where people could just interact and be spiritually connected. You know what I'm saying? Not to be, the spiritual guide. It's not about that. It's just about changing the conversation, y'all. So hopefully y'all could feel what I'm saying by that.
Absolutely.
I want to change the narrative for Black women, for all women, for people that are just being oppressed.
To my black people, the one thing that is not adopted in our culture is helping our fellow man. One thing that is a part of other cultures, whether you're Mexican, whether you're Jewish, whether you're Irish, whether you're Muslim, doesn't matter what type of demographic you come from outside of African American culture, is that they adopt the principle of each one teach one. You know what I mean? What Jewish people do is they build themselves up. They bring somebody else of their descent over, and they say, you don't got to pay nothing. You don't got to worry about nothing. Don't worry about anything. Don't worry about no expenses. Just do what you need to do, right? Do what you need to do, and just make sure you do it for the next one. I was doing a shout out to Festival Pass. Big shout out to them. A podcast that I work on, Challenge Road Me to Festival Pass Stories, and the host is from Irish descent, Pat Tully. Big shout out to him. And he had a actor on who's also of Irish descent. He's talking about actor who passed away not too long ago, and he said the biggest thing that he learned from this actor was, you have an obligation when you get what you need and you find that success, you have an obligation to send the elevator back down.
there's so many different avenues that we could go with this, but it's not really about to me personally, it's not about highlighting who's getting mistreated the most or what have you. Because I think I think all of you fellas pointed some things out, but I do want to just speak on that. All right, so like I guess to make a point, when it comes to issues abroad, I think we can all agree that we probably shouldn't worry about some of these issues more as opposed to what is happening here in the U.S., right? I think we should probably buckle down and figure out some of these things, right? So to my point, I say that to say this, that I feel that I'm not worried about white women. I'm worried about black women because I come from one. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to look at it this way too. And it's not about them being mistreated the most, but they are forgotten about in ways because, all right, so they're two things in one. All right, they're a black woman and they're a woman. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, just to bring the point, we as black men have mistreated them. For example, like what, two or 3 weeks ago, a black woman was assaulted outside of a liquor store in Harlem by black men. You know what I'm saying? And no one did anything. I mean, now people are speaking about it and are marching and doing what they can to try to get these individuals. As far as I know, I don't know if they've been apprehended or not, but the neighborhood is upset about it. My thing is, the point that I'm trying to make about that is that should have never happened. Those individuals should have had enough respect. I mean, we're not perfect, and I'm not talking about relationships. Let's put that aside. You know what I'm saying? But you should have some decency. If you make an advance on a woman, yeah, and she's black, whatever, you were inside yourself that you felt disrespected, that you needed to put hands on this young lady. On top of that, I do feel that they are marginalized a lot. Let's just be clear. Like, since they made a law that also includes them, but includes black people as well, that, we can't, in certain aspects of the job, you can't even wear your hair out the way you want to. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, who are known for wanting to wear their hair out the most? Sisters. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm not worried about any other race when it comes to the women. I'm worried about my women, black women. And I do feel that there are aspects where they're forgotten. You know, they're constantly coming to the rescue to save us. I mean, if we want to talk about politics, they're statistically in the swing states, they're the ones that are voting the most. They're the ones that are bailing us out of these situations, you know? So I feel like that, and then to also talk on the points that y'all talked on. You said, all right, so we're not unified, and I agree on that. I definitely agree. I can't disagree on that. I don't think we were ever. There were times where we probably unified, but I think that, and this is a rabbit hole, to be honest with you, because I can feel like we could talk about this one for a minute, and it's not to make an excuse, but I feel that there's entities that have throughout the inception have been in place to make sure that we don't stay unified. Real quick, and I apologize, but I just want to also bring in too that I think it's a good thing that Harriet Tubman at one point in time will be on the $20 bill, whatever currency it may be, because at the end of the day, representation matters. If you see it, you believe it. You know what I'm saying? So before Obama was in office, I think there's a lot of us that can agree that we didn't think that was ever going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So for the children that were born and lived through that, you know what I'm saying? I think that was a good thing for them.
That was going to happen. I believe that was going to happen.
I didn't.
And I'm gonna say why I believe that was going to happen, because personal accountability. Believing in line what Anthony said, and just building on that, fundamentally it starts at home. I believe that, and then even taking that a step further, fundamentally it starts with yourself, because we shape the environment and the community, and we have so much power. Yes, Black Americans in this country have had a history of just racial injustice and overall stupidity. I don't need big words to talk about stupid stuff. Like, yo, like, treat people fairly, period, man. If you don't get that message, then like this hate that you got coiled up in your chest, you need to like go see something. I don't know. Release that dark energy. I don't know what that's about. But I don't let the environment dictate possibility. I'm not going to sit here and let the environment paint a cynical viewpoint for me, like an evil outlook. Like all of a sudden, oh, I never thought there was going to be a Black president. I thought all possibilities from the beginning to growing up were very possible. There's some challenges, some obstacles that we need to come together and face, but this world done got me beat. And I hope if you share my hue, it don't have you beat either. Don't think down. Don't think like we can't grow. I think there's a fundamental difference between the environment and personal accountability, but they both go hand in hand. And just to wrap up my point of view on the women's subject, what I would like is to attack the problems that are facing my Black sisters and my Black sister, like for real, like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, also, I don't want to inflate the female ego either.
I think that a lot of the things that have happened in the last 20 years is impacting well, and I mean, there's a lot of negative things, but I think that we're going in the right direction as people. It's all about sparking a conversation. Yeah,
fact. I agree with that too, man. And this is a heavy conversation, super heavy conversation. So can we just bless it with a little, light energy? Like, God damn, it's tension in the room.
You're talking about Black people, goddamn. I'm sorry. When you're talking about Black people, it's gonna get Black people. It's gonna get a little tense, goddamn.
But what's up? What's next on the agenda? I know. Is that something?
Ooh,
who we got next?
Can I? All right, yeah.
And I like how the Harriet Tubman, and even though my bad, Aunt, real quick, even though
I want me a Tubman, by the way.
You want a Tubman? I don't even carry paper money no more. I only pull my phone out and I scan my phone.
Oh, okay, Sice. I see.
I'm sorry, ho. I like how the random shit Harriet Tubman about some being on a denomination of money led into a real live topic. That was live. That was a vibe. I like that. All right. And what we got? What you got on?
Oh, okay. So you know what? I want to take it to cause and effect, man.
Ooh.
Let me be very clear. Here at Respectfully Wreckless, it's at the end of the day, it's four creatives forming together like Voltron to create this beautiful monster that we call Respectfully Wreckless. You feel me? So this is, I said, this is probably absolutely my favorite subject. Fellas, take it away.
Yes, sir. Cause and effect. Another week. Stumbled upon a jewel in the trending section, in the trending video section of YouTube. So this week,
this looks crazy.
Hey.
It's like one of my favorite YouTube channels, GoPro, by the way. You know, I'm following GoPro on YouTube.
Oh, this channel?
This video reminds me of the GoPro YouTube channel.
Yeah. Oh. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He is bugging, yeah.
Oh man, I've already lost my stomach.
He's
That's dope.
fucking bugging.
He climbed that whole
Honestly, the
mountain.
body control that you gotta have when doing this is like nuts.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the body control, the bike you gotta have.
Yeah. I mean, you take a look at his tires. He's got specific tires for that. You know, that's not
saying, man. I don't trust that bicycle. One of them.
Now that's a real
one of those
gangster.
bolts crack knock off.
Ooh.
Would y'all ever do something like this?
Absolutely.
Nah, you can't. Nah.
I would love to.
My ass would be rolling down the mountain. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'll be
Certain
right
things
there
you're
with
just
you.
not gonna get me to do.
I'll be right there with you.
I'll be enjoying the view on my back.
Hell yeah, I'll be in that lake right there.
I like all my bones in place. So no thanks.
I honestly, this is something for all the viewers out there. Don't try this at home. Well, you TikTok idiots.
But this is peaceful though, man. I just like the peace and tranquility from this high, you know? Like
This is fire. This is fire.
yeah, so this video, this is by Danny Macaskill. Pardon me if I said your name wrong. It's called The Slabs. Basically, just watching a video of UK. I didn't hear what he said in UK, but I know that he's doing biking down these mountains, and it's badass, man. Y'all go check out his YouTube page. Check the link. Oh,
yeah, check him out. He's clearly not taking the road less traveled.
Now he is taking the road less traveled.
Oh well, yeah. Actually, yeah. If you think about it. Oh, I didn't see that one coming.
Can we shout out how this nigga is like a human billy goat? Like, what? Yo, my nigga, did you realize this nigga just rode a bike down a mountain made of rocks?
Two-wheeler.
And niggas think because they got a pistol in their hand, they a gangster. The fuck out of here.
Like nobody else could do that.
Yeah, that's a real gangster. That's a real gangster right there. You feel me? Nigga, you could die riding your bike. Nigga, you're a gangster. What?
It's true.
That was dope. I like that.
Yeah, man, wanted to switch it up with something peaceful, tranquil, and some just crazy stuff. I know a lot of people have been impacted by cause and effect of the obvious sickness going around. Don't want to get this channel flagged in any way, so I ain't gonna even bring the name of that up. But
that's like say
I know I got stuff on my bucket list, vacation and stuff that I want to do, and I ain't saying I'm gonna do something like that. But you might catch your boy jumping out of a plane. I don't know. Like,
that's something crazy. Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
that's dope. That's dope.
You gotta put some moves on. You know,
skydiving.
That's dope.
Skydiving. Yeah.
I want to do that one day. That's dope.
I would like to actually get certified. You know, do it enough to get certified. Jump by myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Oh, I couldn't do that, but I'll jump.
But either way, skydiving, period. That's dope.
I'll jump out that joint. I don't want no dude on my back though. Like if I could have.
And that's the only that you. Unfortunately, that like your first time skydiving.
I'm just saying no.
You just gotta.
No, I
you gotta have a woman. You gotta have a woman on your.
I need a pause, police. Can I get the pause, police?
Hey, listen,
so what's
man,
up? You got another one? I'm a civilian. What are you talking about? I'm just talking about what happened. So what's up? You got anything else? Oh, damn! I don't want to go into another subject, but we're gonna table that because you just did a good impression. I want to see that new Coming to America.
Yeah. Whatever movie's coming out.
By the way, go on to see that Denzel joint Saturday.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. The little things.
And
or you can watch it from home.
Yeah, that's true. But the old lady want to go and see it. You know what I mean? And she watched the podcast. All of a sudden, she want to see it. Hove is the new Siskel and Ebert. You know what I mean? my boy, Black Siskel, young Ebert.
Yeah, me as the new Siskel and Ebert.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, Siskel and Ebert with drip. I like it.
All right, bet. So yeah, I do have another little random joint. This is not random, real random part 2, even though that segment is boss. But this right here is real random. I just found it on the internet. All right, second video. It's apparently trending number 24 on YouTube. HyunA. I believe this is a song. K-pop something.
I'm gonna like this.
Yo, why?
Some tell me my man Hove like anime. You like anime?
Absolutely.
I mean, you see it in the background there. You got that Wanted poster up. You see that?
Then you see my boy Nora Zoro up there.
So okay, I rock with Dragon Ball Z. So you know what I mean.
I fuck with Dragon Ball too.
One Punch Man, shit like that.
Bang bang anime gang. You already know. This is comeback stage. Cause and effect. Oh shit! What is this?
She's kind of fine though. I like this. Showboy her. There you go.
He said, "Show more of her."
Hey, okay.
I like brace.
Only thing I really understand is that's the way I like it. Hey.
Yo, Rick, let me just really say you wild for this. You wild for this.
She kind of fine. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope her leg is okay.
Okay.
I know she like wearing a copper fit on the whole left leg. Like,
Yeah, I just think that's like part of her outfit. I think.
It's a shooting sleeve on the the left leg.
The AI sleeve.
I'm not gonna lie though, the set designer, the whole performance, like the stage, everything, the lights, it's dope. Definitely a dope performance.
It is fire. It is fire.
Hey, okay, that's about to go viral. That dance with the hip.
I don't know about the sleeve though.
I ain't gonna lie. I probably would enjoy it a little bit more if it was animated. Like, that shit. The real life version is like kind of like.
I think that sleeve is way too distracting for me.
Yo, bro, that's wild. Hey, really? Where you get these videos?
That's definitely wild.
That's crazy.
Oh no, it's trending,
How
man.
did you find
Number
that?
24. Yo, random.
Listen, you questioning him when you get all the real random ish. You go in your bag too. you going into your channel surfing bag, Paul Walker style.
Yeah, straight up.
But again, y'all, just so y'all know, that video link is in the bio section of this video. Definitely go check them out if K-pop is your thing. Again, that's HyunA, Comeback Stage. First time I saw that joint, man. That's okay. I see what y'all doing out in Korea. Okay. That's what's up.
Which Korea though?
I don't even know if it's Korean, so I'm sorry if I'm wrong.
Oh, it's
K-pop, yeah, it's definitely Korean.
It's Korean, right? Exactly.
Yeah. So we got it. But when you say that, so it's most likely South Korea.
Okay.
Which one?
I think so. I hope so.
Which one? Kim Jong Il.
Kim Jong. he North Korea on Smash.
Okay, so it's probably South Korea because I think they're a little bit freer down there.
Yeah, just slightly, yes.
Yeah, he got shit.
I mean that very lightly.
and that was crafty what they did as well. It's like they threw a little like I felt like a little like it was Korean, but I felt like it appealed to like the Middle East culture, kind of like that sound. Mm-hmm. I heard a lot of like India influence. Shout out to them, man.
Yeah.
Cause and effect, yo. Thank y'all for watching that joint. All right. They want us to get to what's popping today. So if y'all are tuned in by this time, you probably, if you know nothing about stocks over the last couple of days, you probably heard some crazy stuff going on in Wall Street, and it's historical. Let me give you a little background. What's happening is that for the first time ever, there's like a major change or a major birth of just major passing of new wealth, major birth of new wealthy individuals, and it's all going down in the stock market. There's been a Reddit group that has band together and fought against the hedge fund system. And listen, this is not the financial cast, so I'm not going to sit here and break down all the details and everything like that, because that's not what we're here to highlight. What we're here to highlight is the impact that this day has had on the American market, on trade, on finances. So it's crazy. GameStop.
All my people that had positions in GameStop, shout out to my Reddit people. I love y'all niggas, yo. Go keep doing y'all thing.
So there was a handful of retail stocks that basically went through what's called a short squeeze. Google that, learn about it. What happened was, from a common person perspective, GameStop going out of business, a bunch of people bought the stocks, ran it up, and then all of a sudden cashed out up 300, 400%. I mean, there's people that paid off their school loans, their mortgage. They went crazy. And for the first time, I really felt like we were in the land of the free.
Hold on, Rick. Hold on. Explain that. For like, you know what I mean, stocks for dummies. Explain how a company can be going out of business and we can buy a whole lot of stock in it and profit.
It's not supposed to make sense at the end of the day.
Yeah, because you gotta break it down. I got stocks. I don't understand
GameStop sold they sold over 130, 140% of stock, which doesn't make any sense. Like Ricky said, you know, GameStop's going out of business. And for example, another great example is AMC. Ain't nobody at the goddamn movies.
Bed Bath and Beyond.
And Bed Bath and Beyond as well. Ain't nobody at the movies. Ain't nobody buying sheets.
So the main point to focus on, Sice, and people listening, is that this was probably one of the first times, or one of the most largest, prominent times, where instead of the hedge fund investment companies or the major investment capital companies dictating prices on the stock market, the people banded together and said, this is how much this stock is worth. We're going to run this up. We're going to set the prices. We're going to get the wealth.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
How did they do that though?
That's something we got to talk about offline. I ain't trying to.
Okay. All right. You know, I'm interested. Nigga, I need money. I need to know. Yeah. I'll holler at you tomorrow. Yeah.
But real respectful.
I like that though. That's crazy.
We're moving around. The SEC don't want to step on any toes over there. This is not that podcast, but this is big news, man. Free enterprise. I'm feeling American. I'm feeling like it's the
Free
land
commerce.
of the free and not the home of the brave for one time, because it's been feeling like the home of the brave a lot.
Home of the Bravehearts.
Yeah, man. So what do you guys think about that? Like, it was historic. I mean, how were you impacted by it?
I love it. I absolutely love it. I want more of it, to be honest with you. I mean, listen, I don't really care when billionaires cry, because they made a lot of money during this pandemic. And the moment the little guy tries to make some money, now it's a problem. Like there's the Jordan meme, and I took that personal. I mean, it's I like it. I like it. I think what I love the most about it is young people getting together and showing their power, showing all their power. So keep it going, because they did something right here. This is a moment.
I'm gonna just take a quote from one of my favorite movies of all time, King of New York. A nickel bag gets sold on the park. I want in. So. I'm just trying to figure out.
I want in.
Yeah, I mean, shout out Christopher Walken. Oh, that'd have been a dope versus. Oh, we gotta do it. But man, that's dope, man. It's like the Wild Wild West. It's like a new frontier. It's like you niggas is trailblazing. Like I like that, and all I want is to be a part of the movement. If I don't have to get investigated, I don't like.
And
they didn't break any laws. They didn't break any laws.
Well, here's the thing, right? So there may be legal implications based on viewpoints of ethics. So that's why we need to talk about things offline, because it's a sensitive subject from the viewpoint of the main issue being manipulation. What happened was the people exposed something that people are saying has been manipulated by
you kind of have to
entities.
You have to speak on that part though.
Okay.
You do, because
so now the people are doing something that the corporations have been doing the whole time.
Yes,
but it's a problem now.
It's a problem now.
Hold on. Time out. But I just want to make sure for anybody that's watching, we ain't the judge cast. We ain't the facts cast when it comes to
that's right,
to the finances.
Yeah.
So we know what we know from
I'll tell you what's facts.
Media perspective.
I'll tell you what's facts. I wanted to buy more AMC and they ain't let me. I tell you that.
I mean,
they let me sell it. They let me sell it. They let me buy it.
from the standpoint of the hedge fund companies, I mean, let's just keep it 100. What they do with companies like GameStop that are going out of business, and I believe it's called short sale. They like to buy them low so that they can sell them high. So that they can. So all they did is the roles were reversed.
That's the point.
And some people lost a lot of money being billionaires, and everybody's crying about it.
You know what? It's not even that they was getting hammered for at to a certain extent, but at the end of the day, they're mad that. Honestly, I think the problem was that it wasn't in on the squeeze. You know what I mean? They wasn't in on the juice.
Mm-hmm. Turn those machines back on.
Hey, turn those machines back on. Fuck him. Remember that? Remember? That's basically what happened.
This is like a major point in history, and it's going to be just interesting to see how this whole thing unfolds as the days move forward. Definitely want to acknowledge AOC. Want to acknowledge AOC for coming out on Twitter and actually standing up for the people's viewpoint and saying, this is wrong as far as the major investment platforms shutting down these options for more people to take advantage of it. It's a battle on ethics. And all I could say and hope from a human perspective is that people look at ethics and don't apply it selfishly. That's the whole point. Big businesses, if this is a dirty little secret for you, it's part of the game. And the people caught up to the game and they realized what was going on, and they took advantage. You can't get mad at people. You can't control people.
The thing that makes me so upset about this whole situation is, it's not a situation until the little guy is winning. You know what I mean? That's the problem with me, because companies and funds do this all the time. You know what I mean? This is what they do. But at the end of the day, this is what they did in this situation. They turned things off for the little guy. The little guy was not able to buy and get position on these stocks that were moving, but there was no restrictions on anyone else.
Interestingly enough, this is the excellent timely conversation, and it honestly meshes with the theme that we've been talking about this entire podcast, right? And if I could sum things up based on our discussion about Harriet Tubman and Black women equality, ladies and gentlemen, paying attention in 2020, in this day and age, we can see through the bullshit. So it's about time that the bullshit gets cleared up. We can see through the games. This is why.
I'm glad you said it.
It's about time we do something about it.
I'm glad you said it.
It's about time something is done about it.
People are getting tired. The reason why the things that are happening right now is people are tired. They're tired of being tired.
Exactly.
I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of being
no more wire hangers.
That's a fact. This ain't the 90s anymore. All due respect, for that generation. This is the internet age. Everything is visible on Google. Everything. You gotta put no wool over nobody's eyes.
A group of people on Reddit being respectfully reckless. I love it.
Well, shout out to them for holding down the podcast. For real,
you know what I'm saying? and in that same tone, since we're talking about GameStop, I'm gonna just go ahead and segue in because their slogan is "Power to the players." I'm gonna go ahead and kick it to myself, the game guru. I mean, I like what I did there. I really do.
Okay.
I really do.
Segway King. Segway King.
So I wanna talk about a game that's coming out. I'm actually very excited for this because it's in the same realm of the type of game that I like to play, which is third person looter shooter. The game that I've been playing for the last 2.5 years is Division 2. Now, for those that have never played Division 2, I'll simplify it for you. Division 2 is a looter shooter game where you collect gear and you basically are building your character depending on the type of style of build that you want. So in that type of world, there's critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and then you've got skills, like you've got turrets, drones, you've got status effects. So there's all different types of builds that you can create that'll kill an NPC quicker or a player quicker. Now, and there's a beautiful PvP element to it where the whole premise of Division 1 was when you go into the dark zone, you're going in there with the understanding that you're facing other players. So if you're taking down a landmark, which is full of NPCs, and you get some contaminated gear, because the game is based off of a pandemic, basically, ironically, a global pandemic, and the world is, and now it's kind of like a post-apocalyptic world. And there are certain parts of, like in Division 1, it was New York. And that game was beautiful. And then in Division 2, it's Washington D.C. And there's areas that are just they left alone. They can't do anything with it. So they built a wall around it and called it the Dark Zone. So when you go in there, you kill NPCs, you might get some really good contaminated gear. Well, a player might look at that and go, "I want your gear. I'm gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna go extract it." So that's what I've been playing for the last 2.5 years. And now a new game is coming out called Outriders, where it's strictly just PvE. For those that don't understand what PvE is, player versus environment. PvP is player versus player. NPC stands for non-player character, basically a non-human being, a computer. Looter shooter is basically just a game where it's a grind where you're killing non-player characters, NPCs, and you're getting gear and you're leveling up that character. So there's a role-playing aspect to it. And you're going throughout the world and you're just trying to usually some games have leveling systems. So each time you beat a boss or you beat like a stage, you're going to get, if that content that you're playing on was very hard, then you're going to get higher gear to level up your character so that when you're going throughout the world, you're not dying quicker than the NPCs can kill you, and you're actually killing the NPCs faster than they can kill you. So it's a leveling process. So when you hear the word looter shooter, it's basically, you have to understand that this is a game that you got to have patience with. It's a game that you're going to be grinding, So for those that like games like that, like role-playing games that like the whole process of grinding for better loot and exotics. Exotics are basically the hardest weapons to find in the game, hardest gear to find in the game. It doesn't drop frequently. Has a low drop rate. Like usually dependent on looter shooters, exotic rates usually are about 1 to 5% drop chance. So when you get it, keep it, And Outriders has a lot of exotic gear. They have a leveling system as well. It's kind of unique to first things first, when it comes to Outriders, I wanted to talk about the company that made them or that's producing the game. The publisher is Square Enix. So a lot of you may know Square Enix for the Final Fantasy games. The developer that's making this game is People Can Fly. Now, I've heard nothing but positive things about People Can Fly. Whenever people hear Square Enix in this day and age right now, is they recently made a game for it was called the Avengers for all major platforms. PC, Xbox, PlayStation. That game failed miserably. So when people hear,
Really?
it crashed and effing burned. It wasn't. It was poorly received. They when they dropped the game, they didn't. There was so many darn bugs in the game that it was just unplayable. And then when they fixed the game, no one came back to the game. And then so they were supposed to drop new characters, new Avengers like Black Panther 1 month, Spider-Man 1 month, but no one's playing the game. So I don't even know what they're doing with that. They collectively as a company, they lost $65 million off of Avengers. So that's why there's a little hesitancy in the gaming world whenever they hear Square Enix attached to this game. But People Can Fly, I think, will help change this game. I want people to, if whatever platform you have, because it's coming out for PlayStation 4, 5, and Xbox. The game itself comes out April 1st. Now, they are having a demo that's dropping I believe the 25th of February. So I want you guys, if you're interested in looter shooters, this is a game that everyone is talking about. They have high hopes for it. I'm kind of like right now at excitement level, I'm probably at a 6 because I don't want to get my hopes too high. But I definitely gonna play the demo. And another thing that I want to talk about in regards to the demo is if you do decide that you like what you've played thus far, your character progression will be saved. So when you buy the game, whatever level you were at, you'll start there, and you can continue your progress from there. Another aspect of this game is that they have world tiers. So like they have world tiers, I believe, I want to say 1 through 15 that I know of. It's a co-op game that you can play online with your friends. It's up to 1 to 3 players, and the world tiers are pretty dope. So every time you beat the certain sets of missions, and if you did it in a fashion that the game deems that it was too easy for you, it'll automatically put you in a new level tier harder than the one that you were previously in. And it'll keep doing that to you until you start to die. And then it'll drop you down, and it'll find that nice even place for where they believe you belong until you continue to level up your character. So I just want everyone in the gaming world to be on the lookout for Outriders, man. It's coming. I'm excited for it. This is going to be the game that I'm going to take and I'm going to stream with. So be ready for that, because I'm going to be into that heavy. I'm coming out with build videos. I'm going to keep everybody fed, man. Your stomachs will not be full. Will not be empty. You'll always be full. I promise you.
Where can we find this Outsiders content that you're going to be?
Outriders, you can. Oh, of course, of course. You can find all of that content on my page on YouTube at Ants1. Check me out. Like, comment, subscribe. Also, you can also find me on Twitch. Same name, Ants1. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't be afraid.
Super excited for that, man. I was actually checking through that website. Those clips look crazy. You just put me on.
I'm not sure if Cedric plays those type of games, but I just imagine in my mind, I imagine him being the type of person that would play that type of game. You know what I'm saying? If he's played Fable, I think he would like that game. But off topic, I want to go ahead and I want to switch it up a little bit, man. I come from an era where it's all about how you deliver things. It's all about the content in your bars. You feel me? So I want to go ahead and just put on Bar Exam.
Oh, okay. What we got today? This is gonna be dope. What you got in the Bar Exam? This is gonna be dope.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bar Exam, by the way. So
okay.
In the bar exam, we do deliver lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I think for this we should do a hybrid bar exam, right? So we got 2 different sides of Eminem. We got the side that's not good and the side that is saying
But
that,
the side's not
they are
good. I think Eminem is an excellent rapper, man. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm not saying, but
This
the
is not.
people
This
that
ain't. This
say,
ain't.
You
but,
want
but the
Ho,
people,
this ain't
but the
directed
people
at
that
you.
saying Eminem is the greatest rapper of all time need to lay off whatever the fuck they smoke. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with you there. Listen, I'm not even gonna be a hypocrite. I've been up in the barbershop. Shout out to Twisted Scissors on the local, and I've done said a bunch of times I can't feel the white boy, blah 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 blah. But I'm even keep it real with you. Like I'll listen back again, and there's some things that I feel. Face, you feel me?
I feel you. So let me just do a couple of lines real quick for the white boy in honor of Valentine's Day.
Because you know the white boy will bite you.
You know he will. In honor of Valentine's Day, I want to do this real quick. Just a couple of bars from the white boy for the ladies. You know what I mean? Because we love the ladies.
Superman.
Hold on, but before you even go ham, let me just because there's some people that may be like, oh, why you calling the white boy? He calls himself the white boy. Jay-Z called him the white boy. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a hip hop thing. Just in case y'all blow up the comments and be like, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Rick. Because half my best friends are white boys, and this illest white boy alive. He might be one of the illest, period.
But you know he'll bite you, though.
That's another conversation.
Bronsolino is the illest white boy ever. Yes.
Yo.
Do I see a lucky number 7 challenge coming? Anybody want to
I want smoke.
Who?
I said Bronsolino. Action Bronson is
Action Bronson versus Eminem.
No, I'll take Ghostface because Action Bronson try to sound like Ghost. So I'll take Ghost.
I feel like he tried to take his whole style.
No. Y'all do y'all thing.
Oh, no.
Hold, I'll take him.
Yeah, you do y'all thing.
Really?
Lock it in.
And that'll be, you know what I'm saying, for the next episode.
He said, really?
yeah.
Yo, the disrespectful tone. I like that energy, Ho.
We'll take that smoke.
Hey,
stay tuned. Eminem versus Action Bronson. What's up, Sice?
And just on the simple fact that this episode, because we're kind of a couple behind, so if I'm timing this right, I think this will be released on Valentine's Day. So this is a Valentine's Day gift to the ladies.
Okay.
They call me Superman. Leap tall hoes and sing abound. I'm single now. Got no ring on my fingers now. I never let another chick bring me down in a relationship. Save it, bitch. Babysit. Make me sick. Superman ain't saving shit. Girl, you can jump off Shady's dick. Hold on. Straight from the hip. Cut to the chase. I tell motherfuckers stuck to her face. Ain't no game. Say no names. Ever since I broke up, what's her name? I'm a different man. Kiss my ass. Kiss my lips. Bitch, why ass? Kiss my dick. Get my cash. I'd rather have you whip my ass. Don't put out. I'll put you out. Won't get out. I'll push you out. Puss blew out. Popping shit. We'll pop shit if you're put blown out. Am I too nice? Buy you ice. Bitch, if I died, I buy you life. What you trying to be my new wife? What you, Mariah? Fly through twice? Hold up.
Mariah.
Okay, I guess I ended the verse. I was trying to go in harder. Yeah. Okay. Happy Valentine's Day. Love y'all. We love y'all.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
But you gotta be a little reckless at the same time. So that's where you know.
But that's what I like about Holmes. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, white boy is dope, man. I might not can relate to everything he talk about and shit like that, but as a guy growing up in the rap game, you know what I'm saying, like rapping and shit, like with your homeboys and shit, like dude is like lyrically out of his fucking mind. I don't care who your favorite MCs are, Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. If you can impress me when those are my 3 favorite MCs, then you're fucking pretty dope. You know what I mean? You're pretty
I'm
dope.
gonna say, be careful when you put him in that class now. They put him in that class.
I'm a Hov.
People that you respect respect him in that class.
I'm gonna put him top 5.
Yeah.
You talk,
Because Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas, Biggie, Jay-Z, and
I'm
Nas.
saying when you put him in that class now, remember who you're talking about.
I know.
You talk about Nasir Jones.
I know. But the white boy dope though. Hov, like he dope though.
Talk about Frank White. Right?
Yes. Frank White Desperado used to rock the all black Movado, the all black Eldorado. Yeah, I know.
You talking about some of the best that ever did it.
You're right. And he's one of them though. Hey. You gotta give it to him. You have to.
I give him this, man. Sorry to cut you, Rick, but I tell you, he's for sure one of the best that ever did it. However, I have him I just want to reiterate, he is one of the best ever did it. But I do want to make it clear that I have him way lower on my list than I've heard other people have him, on their list. That's where I'm at.
You got him outside of your top 10?
Right outside.
So
right
11?
But he's right outside.
Or 12?
Top 15. Top 15.
Top 15. Okay. That's not bad.
Can we listen? Because Funk Flex actually sat on the toilet and he sat on the toilet and he released some shit that he called. He released some shit that he called the top 50 MCs of this time. Or top 100, I don't know. Funk Flex did some. He did something like that.
Flex be wilding though, man.
Oh, he wilding now. He wilding.
But he has delusions of grandeur.
And listen, y'all, make sure y'all go check out that list. And you know what I'm saying. Tell me what you think about it in the comments. But speaking about this list, we talking about listing things just because we're on a topic. Can I have your top 5 MCs? Like, can I respectfully get your top 5?
Let me do that.
Top 5 MCs.
I want to hear that. I do want to hear that.
You want to hear that?
All 4 y'all niggas.
Ricky, please make the rules. What are we talking about? We talking about top 5 lyricists, the top 5 MCs of all time, the way they impacted the game.
I'm going to go with the second, and I'm going to go with it being subjective. You know what I'm saying? So
the way they impacted the game?
I would say a combination of everything.
Okay.
Of everything. Your top 5 favorite MC. Or your top 5.
There you go.
You're just saying your favorite.
Do that.
Your top 5 favorites. Okay.
Your favorite, yeah. Because that's different that's different than saying who I think is the greatest.
Because I was about to say, if it's top 5 who impacted the game, then Eminem.
Mine is the same.
Yeah, my top 5, absolutely.
No. I want the greatest from. I want the greatest from your point of view, though.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. So from your perspective, what is the top 5? Who are the top 5?
As long as Chris isn't in your top 5, then you're good.
Why are you disrespectful?
Beanie Siegel? Come on, man.
Pop it off then, Ant. I won't put you on the spot, but what's your top 5?
Like, Ant, let's hear it.
Yeah, mine is I would have to go Biggie, J, Nas, M, and I feel like 5 always fluctuates for me, but it usually is it's Royce and Kendrick. Like they constantly are going back and forth, but for right now it's Royce.
Okay.
I like that. I respect that type. Yeah, I respect that. Hell yeah.
Who got next?
Hov. Get in there, Hov.
All right, I'm going to go in right now. I'm going to give you my goddamn top 5. The Mount Rushmore of Billy Walsh, MCs in hip-hop history. Number 1. All right. After number 1, there's no particular order. Number 1, Nasir Jones, okay?
I fought with Nas.
After this is no particular order. Actually, no, excuse me. After the first two, Nas and Jay. Nas and Jay, to me, honestly, you those are two undebatable greats. You know, if you don't have those two in your top five, then
I don't know what they talk about.
yeah, you gotta rearrange things.
I'm with you.
Outside of that, though, this is where it gets subjective. I have Jadakiss. I have Scarface. Face Mob from Houston. Face Mob from Houston, one of the ghetto boys. One of the best to ever do it. Lyrically amazing. Great producer. Great everything. And then I have Ghostface also. One of the most unique lyricists that's ever graced the game.
I got new.
And then after that, so I got Nas, Jay, Scarface, Ghost, and Jadakiss. Yeah. Those probably are my top five. Those are my 5 favorite MCs of all time.
Not bad at all.
I love your fucking list, bro. I love that fucking list. I love that. That's a
We got the
dope
Migos
list,
face.
Yeah, I love that shit, bro. My shit
Like,
easy.
you want to tap in?
And Jada to me, I'm sorry, I gotta say, Jada is the most underrated person in any industry or whatever it is in history. Like,
I will say those that know though. Those that know. So that I don't think he's underrated in the culture.
He does not. He's top 5 dead or alive is what they consider.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Pusha T said it best. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Let me say, Ho, your list is fucking dope. Ant list is fucking dope. I like Ho because he was kind of off kilter. But my shit is real easy. And I ain't gonna apologize about my shit. Real quick. Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, Eminem, Wayne. I'm out of here.
That's tough.
Okay. That's tough.
I'm out of here. I'm not
He said,
gonna
"I'm outta here."
apologize. I'm not gonna apologize.
That's super
Is it
tough.
what it is?
That's tough.
Okay, and I'm gonna follow up and I'm gonna say Jay-Z, Nas, Jadakiss,
I'm gonna boy that. Don't do that. Don't do that, Rick. Put big in that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Jay-Z, Nas, Jadakiss.
Don't do my boy big like that.
Hold on.
All right.
Jay-Z.
Oh, my boy, don't do that.
Don't coerce him. Let
I'm
that boy
gonna get hot. I'm gonna get hot.
just let him be in, man.
Yeah, for real. Jay-Z, Nas, Jadakiss.
Kid Cudi?
Hold on, let me.
My bad, Rick. My bad.
Yo, shout out to Kid Cudi though.
No, he don't. Yeah.
So I got my top 5 now. Jay-Z, Nas, Jadakiss, Kanye, and Andre 3 Stacks.
Ooh.
Salute.
Can we talk?
Salute.
Can we talk?
Yeah. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Who wants that?
I just want to ask one question.
Scarface.
I just want to ask one question. We have a MC that is known for getting people to write for him. So how you gonna put him like you gonna pick Kanye? But when he knows like people. Oh, for real? Okay.
I think what he was doing was like for him. I think that in that I'm not gonna speak. I'm not speaking for you, but I'm thinking.
We did that for our favorite MCs.
Yeah,
our top 5.
Yeah, I'm thinking
I
that
impactful.
I think that's where you were going with that one.
Yeah,
maybe I'm wrong.
With Ye?
I respect that.
Oh yeah,
easily.
Yeah. Ye is culture shifting, generation shifting, still going, still.
So I think that's why he went there.
beyond just the lyrics, the music, he's the one who shaped the attitude of the last 20 years. In my opinion, but actually, I'm just gonna take one step back. I'm gonna remove 3K, and I want to add Rakim up there.
Ooh,
I mean, he's in my top 10. He's in my top 10. Easy. Real quick, man. I mean, this is, I don't know how y'all feel about this, but I've said this to y'all. I'm gonna say it on air. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, best Kanye album ever created.
You are
sorry,
bro.
Fight me. Fight me.
I want to play Devil in Blue Dress right now. I swear to God I do. I swear to God I do.
No, you gotta go
right now.
listen to that album. You gotta go and re-listen to that album.
Wait. Do we have a lucky number? Do we have another lucky number 7 brewing?
You're nuts.
That is an incredible album. Incredible album. There's just nothing better. Nothing Kanye hasn't created a better album.
Kanye got at least two better than that. At least.
Ooh,
I don't think so. I don't think so. When he's broken up with a female, he makes great music. He's about to make another one. He's about to get divorced, and he's about to make another. He probably might go back to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy Part 2.
Late registration. First of all,
I want smoke if I can use Watch the Throne.
As you can see, I want late registration on vinyl. That's how important this album is.
Yeah, it's a good album. It's
late
just
registration, graduation are his best albums. As you hear my records.
I beg to differ.
Yeah, and for a future Lucky 7, if you wanna be
I mean, he's got classics on that album.
Future Lucky 7. I want that Scarface Andre 3 Stacks smoke.
That's not even fair.
Give me that. Give me that.
Wait, hold up. Aren't they on a song together too? Didn't they do a song together? What's that song with no, it was that Big Boy. That's Big Boy.
Yeah, that was Big Boy in there. Yeah,
UGK.
UGK in peace. By the way, one of my favorite groups of all time, top 3 favorite groups, UGK.
Do you want to do that before we do the Eminem Brasilino joint?
Yeah. Okay. Brad wants.
I want all the smoke with that. Shout out to 3 Stacks, man.
So
if they know, they know.
What's the lucky 7?
3K versus Face Mob.
3K versus Scarface? That's a tough battle, though. He's doing 3 stacks against fucking Scarface? Shit.
My clothes, my pew.
He's one of the very best.
You got 7 3 stacks.
All I need is 7.
That's gonna go dumb.
7 of Brad's best joints.
Listen. Don't you? You know that boy an alien, man. That boy an alien.
That's tough. I don't know.
But I like the fact that that's a Lucky 7 that's very polarizing. It's gonna be good. Yeah. It's gonna be a very polarizing Lucky 7. They're both on 2 ends of the spectrum.
Heavily South related too. I like it. You know, the South be getting busy. All right, y'all. So I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like this was a great show, fellas. What y'all think?
Feeling it, man.
Yeah, we talked about
books up on the side.
Yo, we talked about everything from Harriet Tubman to stocks.
There. We went there.
Random-ish was fire. You know, bar exam got controversial. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it was respectful, but it was always reckless. You feel me?
Always reckless, yes, sir. Dope shit.
So what I need y'all to do in the comment section, I need y'all to comment, put your opinions, let us know what you're feeling, let us know what you're not feeling, but it costs you nothing to subscribe, definitely hit that like button. Holla at your boys, 4 creatives trying to create. Rock with us. And we out.